And then unfortunately, at 1:36, you had 3 strong contractions. And then at 1:46, it was confirmed that she'd passed away. Sorry, I'm crying for you, but this is just...
Yeah. So I had 3 really strong contractions back to back, and I thought that she had just moved away from the monitor because contractions are uncomfortable for you and they're uncomfortable for baby. They don't like them. So I had thought that she had just moved away from the monitor. And the nurse came in, and she's my favorite nurse, hands down. She was an angel throughout this entire process. And she was moving the probe around, and she was trying to find her. And I just remember looking at her face and looking at the clock and knowing that her face was so carefully blank. And she was trying so hard not to show any emotion. And I looked at the clock and it said 1:36. And my gut knew at that point, but I wasn't trusting it yet. I still hadn't learned my lesson. And so she said, I'm going to grab an ultrasound tech, and she's going to come in and try to see if we can, locate baby a little bit better so that we can get her back on the monitor. And I just said, okay, yeah, no problem. She's just being stubborn like she normally is. And then she brought in the ultrasound tech. The tech said, I'm pretty new at this, so let me bring in someone who's done it a little bit longer than me, and she'll take a look. And so another tech came in, and she also checked. And then they said, the doctor is going to have to come in and take a look at it. And at that point I knew. And I was thinking, you can just say it. Just say it out loud. Tell me now. Don't put me through like another minute of guessing. But the doctor came in and he did the ultrasound and he told us that she had passed. And at that point it was 1:46. So it had been 10 minutes that entire ordeal was happening. And then he had to have another doctor come in, and he had to confirm no cardiac activity on the monitor, and on the ultrasound they couldn't see anything happening in her heart in order for them to officially call the time.